years since the PS5 and the Xbox Series launched in November 2020, and since then, we've had a steady trickle of accessories for these consoles. One of the more interesting products to grace the market is the xScreen from UPspec Gaming, a portable folding screen that attaches directly to your Xbox Series S. The xScreen features an 11.6-inch 1080p foldable IPS display, available in one color variant, white. The xScreen has a sleek and clean design with a foldable hinge that offers a laptop-esque experience when connected to the Series S. The xScreen connects to the Xbox Series S via HDMI and one of the USB-A ports on the back of the console. There's two latches, one on each side of the screen, that need to be screwed in by hand to ensure that the unit is attached securely to the Series S. The latches themselves are also white, but there are other color options available at an additional cost. When you first set up the xScreen, you'll notice that the device and the Series S connect seamlessly, making the latches seem unnecessary. However, without the latches, the xScreen doesn't feel properly secured to the Series S, so I'd recommend using them regardless. The latches themselves tuck neatly into the grills of both the xScreen and the Series S. When everything is all set up, you could easily mistake the xScreen as being part of the Xbox Series S by default. With the xScreen attached, the additional USB-A port and the Ethernet port on the back of the Series S are blocked off from usage. That said, there is a small gap on the right side of the console, allowing you to plug in your power cable or use your Seagate storage expansion card. Losing the USB-A port isn't the worst, as you still have access to the one in the front of the console. Of greater concern is the blocked Ethernet port, which means you'll have to rely solely on Wi-Fi for internet connectivity. Drawbacks aside, it is quite impressive that UPspec was able to create a display that draws power directly from the Xbox Series S. Folding the xScreen closed will actually shut off the console automatically. The device has two built-in speakers, which I found to be unpredictable in terms of volume and not great in terms of sound quality. The xScreen consistently delivered 1080p gaming. That said, when setting up the accessory for the first time, you'll need to go into the Xbox's settings and switch the resolution to 1080p, as the default sets it to 720p. The refresh rate maxes out at 60Hz, which is fine for the portable gaming it delivers, but falls short of what you'd find on a gaming TV or monitor. Nevertheless, the xScreen offered fluidity while I tested games like Bugsnax, Cuphead, Halo Infinite, and Forza Horizon 5. I felt no input lag while gaming, making it easy for me to focus on what was happening in the game rather than getting distracted by how the display was performing. The xScreen's IPS display also offers good viewing angles. The display itself is sharp and vibrant. While not as crisp as an OLED, the xScreen's tiny yet mighty display offers solid picture quality. On the default settings, I never felt the obligation to adjust the screen to a different angle or dim my lights in order to see the screen. Of course, there is an option to adjust the brightness and controls if you have a certain preference, but the default settings should suffice for most people. The xScreen is a good accessory for Xbox Series S owners who want to make their console portable, or just want a way to play when all the other screens in their household are occupied. That said, $250 is a hard pill to swallow for a portable 1080p display that could possibly become obsolete should Microsoft ever change the form factor of the Series S in any way. For more tech reviews, check out our videos on the Steam Deck and the SteelSeries Arctis Nova Pro Wireless. And for everything else, stick with IGN.